On February 18th, all the 8 IPL teams will convene in Chennai for the 2021 IPL auction. This year's auction is limited as the teams can only use the money they free up from releasing players. Going into 2022, BCCI has approved adding 2 more teams to the IPL, and the auction next year is going to be a big one. So the teams will be better off this year being razor focused only on the 2021 IPL campaign. According to the BCCI, the 2021 IPL is most likely going to be held in India. As we gear up for the auction, let us look at all the players that were released, the amount of money remaining for each team, and what each team will be looking for. CSK had a bad 2020 IPL and they have now released 6 players. Shane Watson, one of CSK's batting superstars, retired from the game and CSK will miss him. All the others are towards the end of their careers and did not add much value to the team. Good decision. In the meantime, they have also bought Robin Uthappa from Rajasthan Royals in an all-cash deal for 3 crores. The amount available at the auction for CSK is 19.9 crores and they have 6 slots open with just 1 overseas slot. They need to strengthen their middle order and also get some good off spinners as their top priority. Suresh Raina was retained in spite of his decision to leave the team during their quarantine in UAE before the 2020 IPL. RCB lost in the eliminator and finished 4th. They released a total of 10 players including Parthiv Patel who retired and Dale Steyn who made himself unavailable for this year's IPL. They let go of 4 overseas players. Of the players that were released, Chris Morris and Aaron Finch will be missed, but they didn't do too well in last year's IPL. After releasing the players, they have now bought Harshal Patel and Australian Daniel Sams from the Delhi Capitals. RCB now has 35.9 crores left in the kitty and have 11 slots to fill with 4 overseas slots as well. All of this to help in their pursuit to win their first ever IPL title. Sunrisers Hyderabad finished 3rd place, losing in the qualifier. Since they did quite well, they only released 4 players. All of them did not play much during 2020 and won't be missed much. With this, SRH has only 10.75 crores left to fill 3 open slots, including 1 overseas slot. The one thing that SRH will look for will be a couple of good spinners, especially since the IPL is likely to be held in India. Mumbai Indians lifted the IPL title for the 5th time in 2020. They have released 7 players, including 5 overseas players. Of the players released, Lasith Malinga has retired from the game. James Pattinson and Nathan Kuntalal had pretty ordinary 2020 IPLs, and Mitch McClenaghan did not play at all. They now have 15.35 crores in the purse with 7 available slots and 4 foreign slots. With such a winning team, I think they should be focused on adding to their bowling and getting some younger batting talent added. KKR again lost out on a playoff spot but have only released 5 players. The released players are all players who either did not play at all or played very little. They will likely not be very active during this auction with just 10.75 crores left. However, they do have 8 open slots available with 2 overseas slots. Maybe they will get one of the big names and a bunch of younger players for cheap. Delhi Capitals did well and lost in the finals last year. They have now released 6 players and have traded 2 players to the RCB. Of the released players, nothing stands out as a surprise. And it was a good decision to release Jason Roy, who was unavailable for the last IPL and is unlikely to be available for the full season this year too. They now have 12.9 crores remaining with 8 slots and 2 overseas slots available after all the trades have been completed. Rajasthan Royals finished at the bottom of the table in 2020. With Kumar Sangakkara taking over as their director of cricket, they have released 8 players including Steve Smith, who captained Rajasthan Royals last time. Sanju Samson will be taking over the captaincy for 2021. Most of the other players released did not have much of an impact. Post player release, they have all now also traded away Robin Uthappa. This takes their kitty to 37.85 crores with 9 slots left and 3 overseas slots in that. They will want to invest it in good domestic fast bowling options given they have released a total of 4 bowlers this time. In spite of a spirited performance by captain KL Rahul, Kings 11 Punjab finished 6th in 2020. In order to reshuffle their team, they have released a total of 9 players. The big one, and totally not surprising given his poor performance, was Glenn Maxwell. They have released 4 other overseas players, including all-rounder Jimmy Neesham and domestic batsman Karun Nair. This has freed up a total of 53.20 crores, and they'll be looking to fill their middle order deficiency. Their bowling can be strengthened a bit, especially on the fast bowling side. This will be an active auction for them, and they will look to make the right moves if they are to have any chance to make the playoffs this time. It sure promises to be a very relevant and important auction. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like this. See you next time.